Our next scenario looks at the issue of adjustments, what's reasonable and for how long. Brenda is a 40-year-old receptionist with an increased rate of absence due to migraines. These occur every 6 weeks and have done so for the last 2 years. She needs 2 days off sick with each attack. She's tried various treatments, but without benefit. You're already aware of most of this, and referral to OH confirms the rest. What should you do? Pause here and make some notes. Well, you know the M, the medical condition. You meet with her and both agree with the information. So you need to decide if the adjustment is reasonable. What is the adjustment? It's that she'll need approximately 2 days off sick every 6 weeks. So you need to decide if this adjustment is reasonable. But this case also brings into focus the disability legislation. You may have heard of the Disability Discrimination Act, or DDA. This was subsumed into the Equality Act in 2010. And the Equality Act requires you to consider adjustments when an individual has a disability. You break the law if you fail to do this. How do we know what conditions are likely to qualify? Well, it's any medical condition that has a substantial and long-term impact on normal daily activities. Substantial is defined as not trivial. Long-term is defined as greater than 1 year or for the life of the patient, but it can also include recurrent conditions. This decision is actually a legal rather than a medical one. This means that OH can normally only advise whether the Equality Act may apply. They cannot normally give a definitive answer. So in this case, do we think she may qualify under the terms of the Equality Act? Does she have a medical condition? Is it long-term or recurrent? And does it have a substantial impact on normal daily activities? What do you think? If I was briefing a company in this case, I would advise them to proceed as though the Equality Act did apply. This means you have to decide whether or not the adjustments are reasonable. Interestingly, I think this also illustrates why the Equality Act should be a bit of a red herring. You see, if we use the YMCA, then we're always considering adjustments and whether they're reasonable. Therefore, we are always complying with the demands of the Equality Act, because this is good management practice.